Well, actually, you really don't have to watch the video to see, you know, to figure out what Pat Robertson's saying. It's nowhere so what Jerry Falwell said all the time. It's kind of thing, you know. Uh, he said it about the New Orleans victims too, the Katrina victims. He says things about how some of them never had it so good, or this is what happens uh, when you allow prostitution and all kinds of demagoguery to go on in your town. And, you know, it's part of the course. It shouldn't be news, but it is. It's real news when someone is celebrated as Pat Robertson is in the Christian circles as well as secular and atheists. I mean, everybody knows who he is. People, I guess, consider him a decent Christian human being. Well, he's a Christian, all right, because he likes to blame others like devils for his wrongdoing. Anything he says or does wrong, it's always some devil's fault. It's never his own. He doesn't take responsibility for his own actions. Just like any other Christian. That's their Christianity is basically like a tool to utilize when you have a transgression, when your morals are other than exemplary. You can always say, "Well, the devil made me do it." It's so easy, such a cop out. That's how they act. And now look at Pat Robertson. We have a horrific earthquake in Haiti. Thousands of people are probably dead. We don't even know. They hardly even have any infrastructure. They hardly have any ambulances or police or anything like that. And we should be sending humanitarian aid and stuff right away. Instead, Pat Robertson gets on television, right on television, and says, well, back there during the Napoleonic days, when they were under the heel of the French, uh, they made a pact with the devil to so the devil would help them get rid of the French. They said they'd worship. Are you serious? He says, and now this is God paying him back. Excuse me? Ever since that time, you say, Pat, that they've been having nothing but problems and earthquakes and hurricanes and trials and tribulations. Are you freaking out of your fucking mind? You're one of the worst type of human beings that is on this earth. You use your religion that's supposed to be all about love, that is supposedly, of course, you obviously don't really read your Bible. You wouldn't say that. Uh, and yet you say things like that. I mean, come on. We're talking about innocent babies, children, women, some people that don't worship anything, that are atheists. Say it's their fault? They deserve to have an earthquake? And you think God came down? Well, how did he do it? Tell me. Well, of course you don't have an example because it's not true. It's stupid. Unless you actually believe in your magician. Because it is like magic. You're expecting there to be magic. This God says, oh, they've been worshiping the devil all this time. It's about time I punish them. What the fuck? Let's have an earthquake over here. No, don't do that. You already made them cut off their baby's penis. Stop it. You people are just wild. Christians like you are why I think Christians should be jailed. I think it's a cult and it should be abolished. Because the way you're putting it, the way Pat Robertson puts it, everybody, huh? He's right. I mean, he's following his Bible, right? My God. Don't you see the evil pouring out of your lips, Pat? Don't you understand? Wait a minute. And to top it off, why is this the idea that he did this? I mean, come on, say this kind of thing. Why is that not on the news? Not just entertainment news, but the bona fide news, the daily news, the nighttime news. Why? That's definitely worth reporting. Pat Robertson today decided to blame God for the earthquake in Haiti. What? Yeah, well, I'm getting it out. I'm going to tell everybody you've been doing it, Pat Robertson. You talk this kind of shit. You and the rest of your Christians. You're all a bunch of... You just don't get it. Why don't you go down there and pull some people out of that rubble? Okay? Put your damn hands where your mouth is. Put your foot down there. Get your feet down there, your hands down there, and do some work. That's a real Christian thing to do. Instead, you blame it on God. God got mad at you because you've been worshiping the devil since the Napoleonic Wars. What? How do you know? Who are you to judge somebody like that? I thought it wasn't supposed to be that way. I thought it was judge not lest ye be judged. Isn't that how it goes? And then there's turn the other cheek and blah, blah, blah. When are you ever going to follow your own preaching, your own Bible? Pat Robertson, piece of shit. That's me. I'm done now. You and the rest of your Christianity and all your religious freaky deek motherfuckers can go away. We need to abolish you. I'm serious. There should be a ban on religion, especially this type. You're a cult. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You're a freaking cult, and you're way out of line, Mr. Robertson. Oh, they called on the devil to get rid of the French, so now they've had nothing but earthquakes and hurricanes and trials. Are you out of your freaking mind? Gerald Reynolds signing off. Good night.